Hi everyone. Hi Muhammad. Welcome back. A long time back. Yes, it has been a while. The last couple of times we've had technical issues regarding the live camera, so it had to be canceled at the time. But we're hoping that we'll be able to have the webinar rescheduled to maybe next week or the week after, because it was a fun one. We wanted to do that one, but it just had to be rescheduled. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for coming back today. Z-Tech, welcome to the webinar. Thank you so much for coming. I'm very, very excited to host this webinar again. It's been a while. I missed you guys, but as you can tell from the title, welcome to this webinar about using our image to video generator to go viral. So I'm so excited to have you here today because we're diving into one of the most fascinating and fast-moving corners of AI content, turning static images into dynamic scroll-stopping videos. So over the past year, especially over the past few months, you might have seen how video trends have taken a life on their own. You might have seen vlogging gorillas or talking dinosaurs or AI lip syncing memes or oddly satisfying ASMR cutting videos. The internet is hooked on these short memorizing content. And the ASMR cutting videos is what we're going to be touching on today. These trends spread like wildfire, and today we're going to show you exactly how to tap into that magic using our image to video generator. So, like I mentioned earlier, we're specifically going to walk you through a viral format we're calling the ASMR cutting reveal, the kind of video where you seemingly cut an ordinary object, or in today's example, we're going to be cutting into glass fruit, and then inside will be something random. Maybe their core will be a different color, or in rainbows, or rainbow-filled rocks. But we'll be using our own glass apple image as the base, and then I'll show you how to craft the perfect prompt or how to get to a good prompt to generate an engaging animation that could easily rack up thousands or even millions of views. So grab your creative hats, and let's explore how you can ride the viral wave and create eye-catching trend-driven videos using nothing but an image and the power of Akool. Yeah, glass cutting is trending now in the world of AI. I've seen so many now. My social media pages are just filled with them, and talking gorillas. There's been a lot of talking gorillas recently. But let's quickly go over to Akool. So if this is your first time here, if you create an account, you will be gifted 100 credits to utilize for your first time. But from here, you can click on upgrade, and then you'll see the pricing page. You could also just go to akool.com/pricing, and you'll see the pricing of everything. Please ignore the $600 off discount that you see. Originally, it will be for the pro subscription. For example, the smallest package is $30 for 600 credits. If you are curious on how these credits are utilized, you can click on your credit balance and you can see how much everything costs. So let's look at the image to video. We have 3 different options. For 720 pixels, it will be 20 credits per 5 seconds, and then 25, and then 30 per 5 seconds. And then if you have used our image to video before, then you might have noticed that there are a few updates. One is we've added audio. There are different effects that you could do, such as squishing the object, or caking it, samuraiing it, and many more. And then we have the premium model, which is available for pro and above, which basically just provides a higher quality video generating model. And then we have different qualities, and we have a different length. So it used to be only available for 5 seconds. Now we have 10 seconds, and we're still improving the the video generator quite often. So what you see here might not be what you see tomorrow. We've just come out with this, and we're putting as many improvements as possible. And if you've tried this before and you have feedback on it, please let us know. We are always open to feedback. Yes, the update is good. Yes, we are very happy with this update too. So let's go into the example. But I just want to show that if you come into the workspace page and you come down a little bit, you'll see this Akool contest. So glass cutting challenge is on. Create videos to win 500 credits. You can watch this video. Here, I'll watch it with you guys. Just like that. So you'll see that if you participate, then and if this post reaches 1,000 create similars, every participant of that post will get 30 credits, and the top 3 submissions with the most likes will earn 500 credits. So it doesn't matter how many likes you get, as long as you are in the top 3, you will get 500 credits. So this is a fun, easy way to earn credits. You can just find it here. It's right under your workspace page here in the community. You can just find it easily like this. You can also just find it if you go into image to, sorry, not image to video. Oh wait, it is image to video. I'm sorry about that. If you scroll down here, you can find it here. So it's the community. If you haven't checked out the community, it's very, very fun. You can categorize it by the different tools that we have, such as image to video, and you can see what other people make, like this one. How cool is that? But in these cases where you see the logo, our watermark, you could see the Akool watermark, is only because this user created this using their free account. If you create similar, the logo disappears. Yeah, I'll just show you an example. If I do create similar, you'll see that I get the image that they started off with, and the watermark disappears. So if you have a premium account, do not worry about the watermarks, they will go away. And you can see all of these other examples, such as this one. It looks like it's not loading at the moment. Of course, it will depend on your internet speed as well. My internet speed is a little bit slower. Oh, like this one. It's very cool. Anyway, so if you click on this, you can read the rules, how to participate. Just click on create similar, upload an image, or you can use an image from a different user that they shared in the community. Adjust your prompt to the ASMR cutting theme, publish your creation to the community, and as I said, these are the prizes. The timeline is up until August 18th. So today's July 31, you have about 18 more days, or 19 if you're counting today. You have a good amount of time. Please participate in it. It's a very fun and creative way to earn credits, and we get to see all of your amazing creations, so it's fun for us too. Here is basically, if you create similar, this is the prompt that you will get. Shot in extreme macro perspective, a lot more. 5 seconds 4K AI generated, and then these are the negative prompts. So you can just click on create similar. You can see that there's already 543 users that have tried this. So just click on create similar. But before that, you have to get an image. You can either look it up online, or one reason I love our platform is everything's here. So you can do it from here too. You can see that I created an image of my own. I literally did, let's see. What I did was a red apple glass sculpture sitting on a large wooden cutting board. And then I can choose a style. You'll see that there's many different styles to choose from. Quantity for images, you can choose from all of these options. 1:1, 4K generation. Just for the sake of this webinar, I'm going to turn that off so it's a little quicker. But you'll see that I did it before. You can see this is the example that I'm going to be using. I just did a red apple sculpture made of glass. And then I just clicked on upscale, and then it upscaled it to this. And from here, what you can do is, oh, look at that. It's already done. Like, this is cool. This is quite nice too. But what I like about this is you don't have to download it and then re-upload it to the image to video generator. What you can do is, let's say I like this one. I just click on generate video, and it automatically brings me over to the generator. Just like this. Just like that. And then you have two options. You can either click on create similar and then just take the prompt that's offered, which is, we'll try that now, and then I can click on the image that I just brought in. So it's shot in extreme macro perspective, a flawless, crystal clear, and detail rich. And then there will be two places where you include what object you're doing. So here's the first one. I'm going to do a red apple. And then if you scroll down a little bit more, there's another section, red apple. And then you have a couple options you can do. You can edit the negative prompts. Basically just, this is what you don't want. So you don't want blurry, then you add blurry, distorted hands, then there'll be no distorted hands. It just add, you can edit this all you want. You can even remove all of this. It's up to you. And then leave on to let the AI add creative details. So this basically just makes it a little bit, lets the AI edit your prompt a little bit, just makes it a little bit better, uses AI to make it as clear as possible, and adds a few details if it thinks that it could use a few details. You can either leave this on or off. Sometimes I like leaving it off if I don't want it to change at all. I will leave it on for this example. You can upload your own audio, you can have no audio, you can have AI generated audio, you can have these effects. If you do this effect, you'll see that the prompt disappears like this, it grays out. That's because it's going to do that effect, so your prompt won't matter anymore. Such as this one, if I chose squish, it would squish the apple. So it would have nothing to do with the cutting prompt that I provided. So I am going to leave this off. Premium model, as I said, if you turn this on, it just gives a better AI model. Quality, I will do I'm going to do 720 pixels just for the sake of this webinar, so it produces a lot quicker. And then again, 5 lengths, and just click on generate result. Or what I recommend that you can do is don't even use this prompt, because this is very, very complicated prompt, and sometimes when it's very complicated, it could confuse the AI. Maybe it won't give you the exact generation that you're looking for. You can create your own. So if you already know, if you have an idea, then the steps you can follow is describe what's in the image, but add a scene around it. For example, this one, a red glass apple is sitting on a wooden cutting board in a softly lit kitchen. This is more so of, I would use in the image generator to create this. But if you were going to describe the scene, this is what you would do. Instead of something simple like there is a red apple. Just because it already knows there is a red apple. So a little bit more specific is better. And then you want to tell them exactly what moves, just because it can be difficult for them to interpret. Oh my goodness, sorry, I'm having a brain fart right now. Is you want to be exact, so it knows exactly what you're trying to say. So for example, a silver kitchen knife gently descends from above, cutting straight through the apple. So use more motion words like descends from above, slices through the center, parts slowly, camera zooms in, things like that. If you just do, for example, the apple is cut, then it could be cut in many ways. Maybe a knife comes from the side, or maybe the apple just falls apart with nothing, with no cut. It just falls apart. So you want to be specific in how you want it cut. Then reveal the unexpected with clear visual detail. So using vivid language to describe the transformation or reveal. So as the apple splits, its interior reveals a glassy pink center. Let's do that. And then if you want to include the camera angles, you could do subtle camera moves and lighting effects to make your scene feel real. Like you can do camera slowly, or let's do camera stays in place. And then if you want sound effects, you can add like bubble sound effects. But once you have your prompt ready, again, you could click on this to leave it on. Premium model, I'm going to leave it off just so it's a lot faster, and that way we can see the result in this webinar. But you can even, you don't have to do all of this. You could just be as simple as a knife cuts through the apple. Apple splits and reveals a glassy pink inside. You could be super simple, just like that. And then you'll see that I did come up with, let me see if you have any questions. I have a question. Every platform who generates image have a lot of woman generations more than man. Any reason? Good question. I guess that's just up to the users. It's just, I guess it's just what they want to do. It didn't give me the, yeah. So again, since it's AI and since it's fairly new, you might notice that it doesn't give you exactly what you're looking for. We might see that in this generation here that we've done. But you just have to try again. If you do create a generation and it's just nothing like what you were looking for, then please feel free to contact us at info@akool.com or me at eugene@akool.com, or join our Discord. You can find our Discord at the bottom of our page. Then just let us know. Say I tried to make this image to video. I put in this prompt, but the result was not what I was looking for. Let me know. First, we'll take that feedback so we can edit the model, which we're doing as much as possible right now. So if you have feedback, that will always help us. But two, we will return the credits so that way you can use those credits to generate a new image or a new video. So please, if something doesn't work out, please contact us. We are happy to do everything we can to make your experience using our platform as best as possible. Yes, okay, but you can see that I did some examples such as this one I did earlier. This is cutting through, so you see it splits open. You can see the inside is a little pink, just what I wanted from the prompt. Here's another one. I just kept doing it again. It splits open, it falls over. Here's another one. Just like that. And this one has just a completely apple inside. I like this one. I like this one because in the inside it looks real. It looks like I cut a real apple, but obviously here it's not an actual apple. So let's say I like this one and I wanted to post it. I just click on post and earn, and then I just do ASMR glass cutting challenge, and then I just leave this on so that way they can use it, and I click post. Just give it a second, it's posting. And there we go. I can click on check profile for post. You'll see that I made 2 posts. I made this one. This is Superman just with my face on it. And then you'll see I have this new post now. And this is the prompt if they want to use it, if anyone wants to use it. And you can see, for example, this one you see I have 3 likes and 17 create similars. So as people see this one and they like it or create similars, then this will be considered a part of the challenge. And then, like we mentioned before, if 1,000 people create similars, then everyone gets 30 credits, and the top 3 most liked videos will get 500 credits on I believe it was August 18th. So you have about 19 days to participate. So please do. It's a very fun challenge. You can see that I did apple. You can see that I did it with this glass blueberry as well. Like that. So this one is a fun one. This one actually, what I did was, what you can do is I uploaded an audio, and then the audio was a very satisfying cutting one, and that's how this one came out. So I thought that was very nice, but we'll see. Let's see. This is what we did today. Oh wow, this is this. Just like that. Let's do the last one. There you go. So like I mentioned, if you do a prompt and it doesn't come out in any way that you wanted it to, please contact us and we'll be more than happy to return the credits to you. So please test it out, explore, please join the challenge. It's a very fun one. Okay, that's about it. Oh, but let's say you do create an amazing ASMR one. Let's say you're very satisfied with it. Then of course you can post it on social media. Recently, these challenges, these trends have been going crazy. It's going very viral. A lot of these videos getting millions and millions of views. Post it, it's free. And then if you post it and it does really well, you could submit it to our creator fund, and then we will pay you depending on how well that video does, as long as we are tagged and there's an Akool watermark in it. But there we go, using our image to video generator to participate in these amazing AI trends and our very own competition that you can be a part of as well. I hope this was informational. I hope you enjoyed this webinar. If you have any questions, please let me know. If not, I think that should be it. Let me actually, here. Yes, you do. Let me pull up the Google form. Thank you for asking, Z-Tech. Give me 1 second. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Otherwise, give me just a minute to pull up the Google form. For next week, we are going to be doing we had an amazing opportunity to join AI events. And within these AI events, we have had the amazing opportunity to get holographic avatars to stand at the front in the entrance and at our booth. And these avatars were able to interact with people that would talk to the avatars. So it was amazing. A lot of people were able to try it. It was a very fun time. Next week, I will be sharing videos of these avatars and then talking about how, if you are a business, how you might be able to utilize these avatars for yourself. It's a very, very fun webinar. It's a very unique one. I'm sure a 3D avatar is not too common, but for now, please fill out this Google form. Please let us know that you were here. As always, let us know if you have any feedback or what you want to see in the next webinars. And as always, thank you so much for joining the webinar. It was very fun for me to go through this challenge and interact with you guys. I hope you enjoyed the webinar. I hope the webinar was informational. But please join again next week. So for the 500 credits, just fill out this Google form, and then probably later today for me, for PT, I will have the credits sent out. If there are no more questions, I am going to be closing the webinar. Thank you, Z-Tech, for joining the webinar. And Mohammed, thank you so much for coming and interacting with me today. But thank you all so much for joining. I am going to be ending the webinar if there are no more questions. The Google form will be open for just a couple more minutes. But as always, thank you so much for coming. I hope you have an amazing morning, amazing afternoon, evening. I know it's very late into the night for some of you, so thank you so much for being a part of this webinar. I hope you had an amazing time. Yes, please try the challenge, Z-Tech. Please try it. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone. Please fill out the Google form as soon